When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
It's the most she's ever opened up before. Corns, what difficulty are you on? I think actually I think I'm just on easy. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see here. Options, gameplay, casual. Yep, just playing on casual. I forgot about nightmare mode. Jeez. I can't believe I'm on casual and that dragon's that hard. How can you defeat a dragon on nightmare if casual is a giant pain? Again, though, I may have been a lower level than I'm supposed to be when facing it. I think I was only like a level 8 or a 9.
Need something?
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, never mind.
Carry on.
Well, I wouldn't say you suck at the game, but casual's fine. I mean, I play in casual and stuff. I mean, I don't really know how you can be better at the game or worse at the game. I mean, obviously people must be, because I know people that play on Nightmare. I just don't understand how one is better at the game when it's an RPG like this. I guess better strategy.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
There's that Sarah girl again. Cloud, I think they recommend you being at least a level 12 before trying to fight a dragon. Interesting. I did not know that before. Indeed. Well, I still beat it, but I think I found like kind of like almost like a glitch in the game to do it. I just stood up on top of a mountain and just kept shooting down when I could. And then it never went up on the mountain. So, I mean, it would shoot up there and knock me out, but I kept one person back. So 3 would go forward and fight, 1 would stay back and just wait there. When they would go down, have her heal them. Since he was kind of out of the battle zone a little bit, they would either come back to life or somehow would teleport to her and then come back. And I just kept doing that and kept putting them forward and fighting, kept putting them forward and fighting. I do believe the battle lasted about an hour before I finally won. But I also died like 4 times before figuring this strategy out and winning. Legion, I love this game. I only defeated my first dragon at level 14. Nice. That's awesome. I'm sure you did it probably the more legit way and just like ran in and ran around and fought and used potions and stuff. Didn't have to hide in a corner and poke out and shoot and then go back in and poke out and shoot and then go back in.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it, but I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Thank you, Cloud. Appreciate it. Says that's a good strategy. I guess so. I mean, it worked. I don't know if that's the way it was supposed to be able to work in the game, but it ended up working, so I used it. Though I have no idea if they actually intended you to be able to do that before.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
Legion mages for fighting dragons are my saving grace. Yes, I had to use fire-resistant potions. You know, I frickin' forgot all about those. I should have been using those from the very beginning. Instead, I used my barrier a little bit, and then just kept fighting, and then dying, and fighting, and dying. But, now thinking about that, yes, I should have been using my fire-resistant potions. That would have helped out a lot. And, of course, as you can see in my gear now, it's fire-resistant by like 25%. Didn't get this until after fighting the dragon, of course. Okay. We've got some choices here. Your staying sounds very good with the heart, so that's the romantic way of going it. Building that relationship to eventually go further, if you get my drift. Or we could just say...
No, we don't get your drift, Nick. What are you going for with this woman?
I don't know if Twitch... I don't know if Twitch will allow me to go into details with that and tell my intentions. But they'll have to let me show it. Wish I created a mage now, my rogue sucks. Well, that stinks. So I'm talking with my buddy here on Skype. He's also in the chat, Hanako Extreme. And he says rogues are awesome and better than mages. He does like rogues. He's always going like a rogue or something with the... Always has to go with the bow and be all stealthy. I suck with the bow and I suck with stealthiness. So I'm a mage and that's what I do. Or warrior, and I run in and just hack and slash. Well, I hope you can figure out what to do to make your mage or your rogue better, and you could always finish the game or something and start off with it as a mage the next time or something, or if you have to do two playthroughs and start one with a mage and play that one to your board, then do the rogue until you're bored and keep switching. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we go the romantic route and say that you staying sounds very good? What rogue are you, archer or dual wield? At Legion. That's a good question. I guess you could go either way.
Wielding all the way.
Oh, you actually prefer dual wielding over the archer?
But, you will need a bow for some situations, but come on, dual wielding. What's cooler than dual wielding?
Okay, this is true. Dual wielding weapons is awesome. Though with Star Wars, if I had the option, I usually go with the staff over dual wielding. But if I can't do staff, then it's dual wielding all the way.
Star Wars, we're on Dragon Age.
I know. I just had to go to the dual wielding is my favorite, other than using staffs. What rogue are you? Okay, LOL, don't with Sarah. I die a lot with my rogue. I'm dual. Okay. Is there only fire dragons? Sorry, I'm still learning the game. Oh, no, don't worry about that. I don't know if there's only fire dragons, but I think that might be the way it is. I've only fought one so far. And it was fire breathing. I love dual wielding. Yeah, dual wielding is awesome. Our next playthrough, I don't think we won't be a mage. We'll go bad and side with the Templars and stuff, but we won't be a mage, I don't think. We'll probably go maybe warrior, or maybe we'll switch it up and do rogue, because I normally don't do rogue.
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis, whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done, whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
She slightly approves. That's good. Of course, they always slightly approve. Do a little more talking, then actually go do a mission. And then I really probably should go eat and shower and get to bed.
Closing the breach is our primary goal, but I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived? I agree. We'll turn up. It's not a priority.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Okay, Legion says, I prefer duel. There's Fire, Frost, Spear, and others. Interesting. I went dragon hunting today and killed 5, but it was a pain. I believe it. I mean, geez, 1 dragon in 1 day was enough. 5 of them, that's just crazy. I've come across 2, but the other one fled before I could get to it, and still left the giant to fight me. The giant was pretty easy, though. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. I mean, I've got over 32 hours on it, and I think it's pretty sweet. I love the first one. Origins was amazing. I liked Dragon Age 2. I thought it was good, but not good for a Dragon Age game, really. It just didn't feel right. And Dragon Age 3 or Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's kind of going more back towards Origin a little bit. Maybe not as good, but I don't know. It's really close. So far, I really like it. And the story, I do like how they did change it up. I mean, I love the Grey Wardens, don't get me wrong. The Grey Wardens are amazing, and I'm glad I'm finally getting to see some stuff of them here. But I'm kind of glad that we don't start off as like a Grey Warden, or start off as a normal person and get put in the Grey Wardens like within the first 10 minutes.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths.